Hello peeps, it's Hillbilly Halfwit. How are you today? Remember, farmers not the enemy. Well, a couple of things today. In the comments of one of the NFU vids I did the other day, somebody said, who was an NFU member who'd been invited to this thing, he said in his comment, I screenshotted it by the way, we don't want freeloaders like you there, about me. This is an NFU person. And I just want to point out, I spend £100 a month on my NFU insurance and have done since my dad started here. So at least 50 years, if not more, of paying the insurance. And also my dad was a member of the National Farmers Union of Wales, and I still keep up his payment to National Farmers Union of Wales, even though I don't go to any meetings or anything. So up yours, mate. I pay plenty, thank you. Right then, the other thing we're going to talk about is about the cenotaph yesterday. I didn't say this yesterday because I didn't think it was appropriate, but Nigel Farage was blocked from putting a wreath down yesterday for his party, for Reform Party. And I know some people don't like him or whatever, but remember, 4.3 million people voted for him, which is more than the Liberal Democrats, DUP, lots of the other parties all put together. So he should be there. And it seems like the people in charge of doing this are the culture, media and sport outfit, and they've blocked him. And what they've done, they've invented a rule that says you've got to have more than 5 MPs to go and put a wreath at the cenotaph. Now, from what I understand, this rule doesn't seem to be in existence at all. And they can't find anything about it in Hansard. So that's the Westminster Handbook. And the Speaker of the House of Commons, he's invented this rule out of thin air, basically, to stop Farage putting a wreath down there. So they've looked into it, and the DUP has got 5 MPs, and they're allowed to go there. Plaid Cymru as well. I've got a special dispensation given to them so they can go there with the SNP. So they've had, you can see it's a stitch up, isn't it? Establishment stitch up. And what I don't like about it is it's only somebody wanting to pay their respects for the people that voted for him. I would say that same about any party. Horrible, really, isn't it? Horrible. So another thing as well after that, I did the video about the Farmers Union the other day, about that guy made a bit of a cock up on the TV. It was embarrassing. So I went onto the Tinternet last night and had a look at his bio stats on. You can go and look for yourself on the Farmers Weekly website, and he's a champion for sustainability. And he also basically wants farmers to have no subsidy at all. So it's all right for if you're down in England, but up here, that's no waste of time. You're going to end up with no farmers, basically. So there, that's that guy. Go on. I advise you all to go and have a look at the online thing for the Farmers Weekly and see who they're attached to. And also, it comes out Rachel Reeves, the current Chancellor, her husband works for DEFRA. Yeah. So he works for the Department of Farming in the UK. That's a bit suspicious, isn't it? Hey? And I also had a look at that Farmers Union thing, and somebody said also that nobody got, what's the word, had an honour in the last few years. Well, you're wrong there, mate, because there's a young lady who's had an honour. I don't mind her at all, but she has had an honour. So if you want to be perfectly straight there, she has had an honour of the Queen about 2 years ago. So it's all in this, but I got to say, she's okay, to be fair to her. But we are in a stitched-up situation. Anyway, when you hear things like that, you can tell. So, but we are winning. We are winning. Quite a nice thing about this channel is Sorry I've had to have the microphone so close to my mouth because it's been playing up a little bit lately. My channel, originally when I started doing this, people were laughing at me doing this, and so I just kept at it. I ignored them. So now we're only 400 subscribers off 10,000 subscribers now. So first they laugh at you, then they try to ridicule you, and then they get mad at you. Well, that's the stage we're at now. They're mad at us, aren't they? Because we're saying things that's making them look a bit daft. And it's working. This little channel with not quite 10,000 people yet subscribed to it, you lovely people out there, is making a difference. We're actually changing things. If you look on the news and things, these people that I've upset, purposely, I've had to change their tactics a bit. They've started doing tractor runs and other kinds of things. Even the NFU have had to come out and start licking their wounds a bit on live TV. So never underestimate yourself, eh? That's what I say. I've always been confident that we'll get there in the end. So we're nearly at 10,000 subs. We're starting to change these things. And when even the other day they were talking about, this was a farmers union person, if you don't agree with us, you're a militant. So apparently, because I say, instead of going to march at Parliament and go in small little tractors and doing tractor runs all over the UK with the grandparents and the children and all the public supporting, that's militant apparently. That's very far from militant, I think. That's been very inclusive of everybody, showing that the public really do support us farmers, and I realise that in the comments. So many of you who are not involved in farming are so nice, and I really appreciate what you say below. And I'm sorry I can't answer them all at the moment, because some videos, the comments get so much and I can't keep up with them all, and they don't seem to come in on the day you do them. So I'll have a load from last week, all maybe today, because they're doing something with my my comments. So if I haven't replied to you, it's not because I don't want to. It's because it's either I haven't seen it yet, or it's delayed or something. Okay. So thank you very much. That's the one for today, and I'll do a funny tale later on. Okay. Ta-da. Please subscribe if you don't mind, because we're winning this battle. Don't let the bastards grind you down. Ta-da!